Have you been hurt by the church and are looking for a way to recover? Well, I advise that you maybe just need to take a break. Yeah, that's right. You might need to take a break. And what does that actually look like? See, the problem is that I personally, as a pastor, have been hurt by the church many times in my life. And one of the things that God has led me to understand is that it is okay sometimes to step away. Yeah, I know as a pastor, that's not something that you hear a lot of times, but sometimes you hear people guilt trip you into coming back into toxic situations by saying things like we should not forsake the assembly of one another. But what I want to tell you today is that you have to make sure that you are in a safe space where you can actually grow, because staying in a toxic environment can actually stunt the growth that God is trying to do in you spiritually. As a matter of fact, I want to tell you that it's okay to take a break. It's okay to pull away. It's okay to just say that I am staying home today. But what does a break actually look like? What are some things that you should do as you take a break while you try to replenish and try to heal from your church hurt? Well, one of the things that I have done in the past, that I've realized that staying away from church and actually going out and still worshiping in a community that's safe, that's caring, that's compassionate, is still a thing that we can do in order to continue to grow in Christ. As a matter of fact, one of the best days that I've had, it was Sabbath, and so I worship on Saturdays. And so what we did instead of going to church is that a group of 11 men, got together and went up into the mountain. And I want to tell you, this was one of the most powerful times that I've had ever on a Sabbath day. As a matter of fact, we came together and 11 men, one by one, moving from person to person, poured out our hearts to each other, shared our deepest prayer requests, and we prayed for one another right there in God's nature. And when I tell you, that was one of the most moving moments in my Christian walk, and it happened outside of a church building, it helped me to realize that you don't always have to be in the building in order for you to have interaction with God. And so sometimes when you feel like you cannot be yourself, you feel like you're not in an environment where they're encouraging and there's nothing but criticism all around you, you may need to take a break. If this content is giving you some value, please just go ahead and like, subscribe, share, get in the notification. How are some ways that you have healed from church hurt? Have you ever taken a break from church? Let me know in the comments and join this conversation. Wait till the end because I have a special offering for you at the end of the video. And so one of the ways that you can take a break from church or take a break is that you can also just stay home and get your enrichment however you need. I remember there was a time when I was so upset with God that I did not want to go to church, and I actually went through and I was just praying and I was just reading. I was listening to spiritual music, and what it did is that it brought healing and it brought a connection with God that I had not had before. And the problem is that even in my own family dynamic, some people would tell you that you must go to church, that not going to church was a sin. And I'm not the person that actually recommends that you stay away for a long time, but I am the person that says that if you are not getting spiritually fed, if you are actually feeling more spiritually drained by going to church, then maybe you need to step back and reevaluate the community that you have made yourself a part of. And what I encourage somebody to do today is that as you're taking a break, actually go out and visit other churches to see what that experience is like. Sometimes you just need a fresh experience. Sometimes you just need new faces. Sometimes you just need to see how things are done differently to decide for yourself whether the community that you are in is actually the community that you want to stay in. And so I just encourage for that person that's drained, for that person that has felt like they've been nothing but criticized in their community, for that person who has been deeply hurt by somebody in their congregation, don't keep re-traumatizing yourself. Don't keep trying to force yourself to grow in toxic environments. Take a break so that you can reevaluate how you are doing church, reevaluate how you are growing or not growing spiritually so that you can get the enrichment that you need and you can continue to grow in your relationship with Christ. My name is Wale, and this has been another edition of Religion and Politics. I help people to heal from church hurt and also help churches to stop hurting people. And so if you want to contact me, the link is in my description in the bio, and just go ahead and reach out so that I can help you to build a community where you can feel safe and praise and worship God. And also I can help your churches to become safe spaces for sinners seeking salvation. God bless.
I've been looking outside with a flashlight. I was finding my way through the nightlife. I was thinking on God for the high life. I was using your love as a nightlight. Feeling lost outside my way. Then I bury myself lonely. Still remember what my mama told me. Jesus is the reason.